YouTube, sorry for the delay in the videos. I've been caught up with doing all of these rehab projects that there's really no time. The phone doesn't stop ringing. And as you know, the trips to Home Depot don't stop either. So really quick, I wanted to talk about the importance of your loan officer relationship to the agent. So realtor loan officer relationship. A lot of times we find ourselves in a position where our clients as realtors ask us for guidance in finding a loan officer, and so you work with a team that has a relationship that has created over the years, and it kind of works as a package. However, every now and then you do have an agent that a loan officer that has a client that comes to you perhaps, or your client wants to do the loan with their personal bank. Some banks offer premier privileges for some clients depending on how much money you have in the bank and whatnot. A paper, as we call it, has privileges, and so here's the good thing is that yes, they will probably beat the interest rates by 0.25%, maybe more. Typically about 0.25% is what they beat everybody by because you bank with them. However, the biggest obstacle is that there's no relationship and there's nobody to verify what this loan officer has done in the past, and so it puts the realtor in a really bad position because from experience, and I'll tell you a little bit more about it right now, is that if I can't call the loan officer in the evening because they only work 9 to 5 and only answer emails 9 to 5, then it really makes it tough for me to do my part and to keep the contract going and sticking to deadlines and deadlines and the timeline in general is what I mean. It's really difficult because the pressure is always going to be on the agent, and so if the loan officer is not going to relieve the pressure with doing their part, it's very frustrating for a realtor to have to answer questions he doesn't know answers to. And so in this particular situation, I have a contract right now that does a 30-day close. We are 50% down. We're 100% money. I had qualified my client with my loan officer initially, and then he began to shop and they offered him a better rate. I'm nor here or there. It's whatever the client wants to do. However, now we're experiencing that the loan officer doesn't answer the phone calls. Now he has an assistant or partner. He's having them return our emails, and now that we are in serious business here, we're losing time because we need to remove contingencies. However, he can't give me a clear answer. He doesn't commit. He doesn't have, number one, I would say, the skill set, or he doesn't know any better to give me the okay because he doesn't want to be responsible. And so the responsibility, and that's why we get paid, well in this business, because we have a lot of responsibility. And so I've explained to my client, I can only do so much, and I've already gone through the obstacles of reaching out to my previous loan officer and saying, worst case scenario, if I fire him, how quickly can we get over, back to my comfort zone with you and get this closed? It would probably be an extension of 2 weeks because we'd have to change over the appraisal and whatnot, but I've already solved it in case this loan officer can't complete it. In this situation, it's a pretty slam dunk. It's 50% down. I think 800 FICO scores, no debt. We're 100% qualified. It's that frustrates me with the golden egg like this, and there's still no commitment. I think that in the future, I'm going to strongly recommend to use my team because things like this always seem to happen when you think that you're going to get a better deal, but now the risk of the $50,000 deposit is reality. And so I can, like I said, only do my part and inspect the property, make sure it appraises, make sure that there's nothing wrong with it. However, I can't control the loan package. I wish that I could, because I would have answers and I would have real answers. And so sometimes you have to give bad news. Sometimes you have to break it to the buyer and tell us the truth so that we can fix whatever issue it is. Don't wait on it and then make it seem or look for an excuse to blame the agent or the client. Number one, you can never blame the client. Every now and then you may be able to blame the agent, but not this agent, because I know what I'm talking about. And if I don't, I'll ask the right questions. So I guess that's the tip for today, is to kind of keep in mind the team that your realtor has, because he's already fought battles and won wars with his team. So just something to think about when you're going to qualify to buy a home. Stick with the team. It works out better. It's stress-free. Either way, whichever loan that you get in, typically you're going to refinance it anyways. And so, I really stuck with it for forever. Unless you really have a strong, relationship with your loan officer, or they're recommended by somebody else, and somebody can vouch for them. Other than that, I say that stick to the guidance that the realtor has for you. So, anyways, my name is George Gonzalez, Realty One Group. Sold7more is my brand. Hashtag Sold7more. I'll keep these videos coming, but it's been a while, so I thought I would, break my face back onto the internet. So I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy.